see them do that again today. It is the final, you know. Obviously, Liverpool feel they've got a strong enough team to go and win the final, but I'd like to see the way they played yesterday was fantastic. I don't think you're going to get that with the top four, no disrespect, that's playing up there today.
And Robbie, would you expect this to be a very different type of game tonight?
Yeah, totally different. I think yesterday, Liverpool were perfectly happy letting Bayern have the ball and maybe counter-attacking. But, you know, as much as Atletico have had 11 changes, the ethos and mentality of the players under Simeone will be the same, you know, to defend deep, keep nice and compact. So I think the onus now is on...
Felix Brick in charge. I've got Matthew Upson alongside me. Awful lot better. First time volley difficult for Katie Barry. Augusto Fernandez. Salaco still forward. It's a good cross and a really good save by Ward, but he can't keep out the second effort. Katie Barry gives Atletico the lead after an astonishing stop by Danny Ward. And it's Diego Simeone's team that take the lead with one of his untried youngsters, 19-year-old Albanian Katie Barry, finding the net.
It's a classic case of Atletico not really having much of the game and sitting back, but when they've struck, they've done it with real quality. It's a great crossfield ball and a fantastic first-time ball on the volley into the box, and what a save. But I have to say, the reaction here, Liverpool were just a little bit on their heels. When that ball, I think everyone was expecting it to go in. When that ball came back off the crossbar, needed to see a bit more of a reaction here on the second ball there from Klavan. He just gets caught standing still. Barry's on the move, and there's only one winner in that situation.
Yeah, Danny Ward deserved better for the save that he made from Correa. He deserved a better reaction.
Here we see again a lovely crossfield ball, and it's a real art, that volley, that cross volley, but fantastic save from Ward to get a fingertip on this and to guide that onto the bar. Fabulous save.
Jurgen Klopp's made it clear that he sees a three-way fight for the Liverpool goalkeeper's jersey. Henderson into Solanke, who's gathered that in well, and the shot is well blocked by Lucas Hernandez.
Fabulous first touch from Solanke. I mean, it's very difficult to take the pace off the ball here as it's bouncing into you as you're on the run, but fantastic soft touch and good defending in the end.
Robertson. Complete fresh air shot. In fact, he must have got a touch on it, Jimenez, because it's gone for a corner. And he didn't clear it.
Robertson does everything he needs to do here. He puts the ball in the area where he knows there can be danger, and when it's bouncing like that, it's very difficult.
Firmino, that's a clever flick. Grujic. It's a decent effort that, or decent opening at least for Marco Grujic.
Lovely flick for Firmino. Just see Grujic just leaning back there, didn't quite get up close enough to the ball with his standing foot, caused him to lean back.
Rigi. Oh, he was looking for a penalty and he's got it. He might just have been caught the first time. Second time it looked like a dive, didn't it? But Felix Brick, Champions League referee this year, was well positioned, pointed to the spot, and Liverpool have got a chance to equalise from the spot.
Really good cutback from Grujic, who's I've been very impressed with since he's come on. There's not a lot of contact there. I mean, just catches his foot there, which in theory I would say is probably enough contact to draw the penalty. It's just a little bit of a delayed response from Origi. He puts his weight down on his left foot and then all of a sudden decides that he needs to go down, but the contact was there, but it wasn't enough to send him down. Sometimes it doesn't matter.
I have to disagree on one thing, Matthew. Little bit. Gabby caught him, though. He did clip him. And about 30 seconds later, Origi was on the ground.
Just a slight delay.
Roberto Firmino from the spot. 1-1. And Liverpool, who won the Asia Trophy in Hong Kong last month, haven't given up on the Audi Cup here. If it is 1-1 after 90 minutes, a penalty shootout will decide the final.
Well, Firmino would have just had his warm-up then, because it was a very assured penalty, calmly stroked. bottom right-hand corner.
It might have been and twice in the space of 10 minutes or so, he's coolly found the net from the spot.
Didn't expect him to miss after the warm-up earlier, so he did disappoint. Nice penalty, corner, opposite corner this time, but roof of the net as well. Nice pen.
Now here is Antoine Griezmann, who missed a penalty in the final in 2016, but then scored the first in the shootout against Real Madrid. He's brave enough to step up again against Danny Ward for Liverpool. Griezmann sends Ward the wrong way, and it's 1-1. Henderson's is saved.
Not a great penalty from Jordan Henderson there. The height, quite central. Doesn't really quite, you know, go high or low or wide or straight. It's that area, you know, is an area for a goalkeeper where they're most comfortable saving, and that was right in the middle of it.
Fernando Torres scored 80-odd goals for Liverpool. Now he's going to try and score one against them in the stadium where he missed in the Champions League semi-final of 2016. And just calmly down the middle. It takes some nerve. Origi with a little bit of pressure on now. Origi's penalty is good. 2 out of 3 for Liverpool. It's 2-2 in the shootout. Well placed. Scores for Atletico. They're 100% now. Ward guessed right, but just years of age. Volunteers to take Liverpool's 4th penalty. And take it very coolly indeed.
Tucked it away nicely. But
Done all that well for him since he signed from Benfica a year ago. Gaitan's penalty is in the roof of the net, just under their final penalty. He took it like an old one, like an old head.
didn't look too confident, kind of placing the ball, took a couple of steps back and looked like he wanted to go and readjust it, and then step back again and did this. And yeah, obviously very confident that the goalkeeper was
to settle the shootout. Danny Ward has got to come up with something here and stop this, or Atletico win the AUDI Cup. And it is an Atletico success. 5 out of 5 from the penalty spot.